In Edo State, a shocking new video has surfaced online showing a husband and his pregnant wife being held at gunpoint by terrorists in the middle of a forest. The video was posted on Thursday by activist Harrison Gwaminishu. In the video, the terrified couple appealed to the public for help, saying that their kidnappers are demanding 50 million naira, but that their families are not able to raise the money and are only able to raise 7 million naira. Some viewers might find this video distressing. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's take a look.
My wife get belay, they want to put her. I beg, Mona Airport, only 7 million for me, your feelings. I beg, Mona Airport, they say not 15 million in the fire. Mona Airport.
This is where my brother and his wife were kidnapped last night. The both of them, around the hours of 7 to 8. He was coming back from town yesterday in his house when they kidnapped him and his wife. According to somebody that was at home, he said he saw Fulani men taking them inside the bush. This is the bush where he was taken into. This is the place where we saw their footprints. Our younger brother that was at home yesterday, he saw them. So he was the one that called us. Before we got to the environment, they were already gone.
Well, this is the latest in a number of kidnappings for ransom that we have seen from Edo State. We have not yet seen a statement from, the governor of the state, Monday Okpebholo, or from the Edo State Police Command. But Gwaminishu has said that he has, alerted the federal and state government to act swiftly on their behalf. We have seen videos from this activist, Harrison Gwaminishu, who's been doing a fantastic job helping to rescue our kidnapped victims. Now we are seeing these vulnerable people, being kidnapped. In Niger State, there was a pregnant woman kidnapped. Now we're seeing these people in the forest. He's there crying, saying they are demanding 50 million naira. You saw where they live. Where are they going to get 50 million naira from? And the Senate have been pushing. I believe Adams Oshiomhole recently said that this kidnapping thing is a money-making venture that we really need special forces to tackle.
Absolutely. Gosh, Oji, it almost feels like we regurgitate the same thing over and over again, because, again, there's still emphasis on the subnational here, which is that there's a level, the governors are not 100% helpless in their own security situations. I always give the example of Enugu State, who have gone and put CCTV across the whole state. From the moment you enter the state, there's cameras on you, there's facial recognition, there's, it's AI driven and so forth. So it's time for other states to use their security votes, to start to use technology. Now, I know that Edo State used to have a very highly sophisticated security infrastructure, but unfortunately, we also have the problem of changing governments, that sometimes the baton doesn't get passed on to the next government, especially if it's one party to a different party. From the time that the governor of Edo State came into office, you remember there's been a number of security incidents. And that time the concern was that they were said to be hunters who were moving out of the state, and that unfortunate incident with the vigilantes happening. So now here where we are having movements of various groups of people, it's very important for a state to be able to recognize when people enter the state, whether they are harmful or they are harmless. And as I summarize technology again, these people are uploading videos. They're uploading videos.
Yes.
When the army was accused of posting a video, a picture that was old to report a new development, they brought out the metadata of that picture and they said, look, this is the data of this image. Yes. So the army is capable. They're capable. Yes. So why are we not doing it? So I just need a push in the right direction, because I believe the things we need to achieve this, they're readily available, but we need a push in the right direction.
Yes, I mean, we are, I thought it was important to highlight this story also for a response from the Edo State government. This is the second sort of abduction that has happened within maybe, 2 months? But we would like to get a response from the Edo State government on what they are doing with this story. And also, kudos again to Harrison Gwaminishu. He's been working with security forces. We also implore for the Edo State government to, work with this young man who's had his technology advancement in rescuing people in the forest. Well, we pray for them to return safely, healthy, and sound.
Breaking news, bandits attack Abuja. Now, this is happening in Gidambijimi, in a village in Abuja, and it's happening yesterday, being 27th November 2025. Now, this is happening by 10 p.m. They came to this village, a border between Kaduna and Abuja, and weeks away, 7 young girls were taken away by these bandits, and they shoot a lot of people. A lot of people were wounded. Now, this is happening a few hours after the president of Nigeria, Mr. Bola Tinubu, declared nationwide security emergency. He ordered the Inspector General of Police to hire 20,000 more police personnel. Even the army, he ordered them to hire about 100,000 more soldiers in Nigeria, and turn NYSC camp to training ground in order to train these people to help to combat insecurity in Nigeria. Now, a few hours after that, an attack happened in a village in Abuja, a border between Kaduna and Abuja, and the weeks away, 7 young girls were taken in Abuja. So this insecurity is spreading in every state in Nigeria, even the FCT, Federal Capital Territory. If they're not afraid to attack Abuja, what about our states, other states in Nigeria? At the end of the day, the federal government needs to work hard though, because this is really getting out of hand. They need to work hard in order to combat insecurity and bring peace back to Nigeria.
Our country, Nigeria, is secure. Mr. President, I want us to know in this Senate that Nigeria is at war. Nigeria is at war because these terrorists, the Islamabad, the Boko Haram, and all others are not known to our system. They are not known to our system. They are not Nigerians. They are not Nigerians. They are coming into this country to disrupt the peace of our country. They are not from Nigerians. So if we have external aggression coming in to fight us, that means we are at war. And I want my colleagues to understand that. And again, we can finger international conspiracy in all of this. Because there are some videos that you will see helicopter dropping arms in some pickup van. Where is that helicopter coming from? Who owns those vans? So, Mr. President, Nigeria is at war and international conspiracy is involved. So we should all understand that. And we should not trivialize this matter. Because at 2024, the security report before us shows that we have the lowest number of kidnapping and insecurity in Nigeria. 2024. And by November 2025, everywhere is agog with kidnappings and banditries and everywhere. So, Mr. President, I'm calling on my colleague. Please, let's keep an open mind on this matter. Let's speak to the truth of this matter. Let's address this issue as a Nigerian. It's the collective responsibility of everybody for this country to be well secured. And I mean it and I say it so that nobody should come and say that anybody on this side of the aisle is speaking in favor of anything. We are concerned. The president canceled 2 international engagements, all because he wants this country to be secured. And he's doing it round the clock. And also, sir, I commend the men and women of the Nigerian military because they are father and mother of a particular family. They are father and mother to some children. So if they are on the war front, defending this nation, the integrity and the sovereignty of this country, I think they need to be commended. I commend them. And for the investigation which we are carrying out on the issue of Kebbi, since Sunday morning, these terrorists notify that they are coming to that school. So, deploying military, leaving by 1 o'clock, it should be an holistic investigation. There's something going on social media now. They are even announcing the next town, villages they are coming to. We should not just put it by the side. So, Mr. President, distinguished colleague, I believe this Senate will have taken the bull by the horn. The only thing is that we should expedite action on the security summit we are putting together. We should expedite action on it. We should move fast. Because if we have any position paper, if we have any document to put together, to give to the executive, the action must start now. And we must do it as soon as possible. I so submit.
Just before Senator Mustafa says it,